The point of the video is why do women divorce us? And the biggest reason is communication or lack thereof. Um, if I could just chat it up like one of those gay men with the women that they're friends with, and understand this, I don't give a shit. I don't have anything against gay men, gay women. I don't care. Do who you want. Do love who you want, bed who you want. I don't care. When I say I'm not talking about a gay man, a gay woman, I'm just talking about them. Not because they're homosexuals. I don't care. Be a homosexual. As long as it ain't affect me, what do I care? Anyway, my point is gay men, they're so girl-like, they chat it up with these women and they can carry on for hours and they can have fun and go here and go that. And they're just like sisters, If I were like that, if that's the kind of husband that I was, I would have never had a problem. Not with any of my wives, I'd still be married to the first one, I suppose. That's who women want. They want that kind of a friend, but they want the other things that a man brings too, like strength and, somebody to protect them, somebody to provide for them, somebody to look after them, somebody to fix their leaking faucet, fix the tire on the car, fix the air conditioner. They want somebody macho a lot of the time, but they want somebody sensitive a lot of the time, and they want somebody that can chat it up a lot of the time. So everybody wants everything at the same time. And that's just not the way the world works. That's not human nature. Usually if we're, very strong in this regard, then we're going to be weak in the other. Sometimes, if you're a balanced person, then, you can be a little bit of both. I like to think that I'm a little bit of both. I do all those things. I look out for her, I protect her, I keep her safe, I keep everything in the house in working order, all the vehicles, all the electrical, the plumbing, structural, everything. I do it all. But I have a sensitive side too. I'm nurturing. I'm a nurse. I take care of people. I can watch a love story with her. I like romantic comedies. I like horror movies. I like everything. I'm balanced, but I'm just not that chatty gay friend that so many women want. I see things changing around me. I see the weather rolling in, and I feel the lightest little specks hitting me. So I can't talk about this too long. There are lots of other reasons why women divorce men. And suppose I could do a video, a 10, 15, 20-minute video on a list of 10 different reasons. Maybe I'll make a series, okay? Okay, so we'll call this video number 1 in a series of 10 of why women divorce men. And I know it doesn't always go that way. Sometimes a man actually divorces a woman. But like I said before, my experience is I've always been dumped on. I've always been the one. I coined a phrase the other day. You have the person that's doing the divorcing. That's the person that initiates the divorce or files for divorce. And then you have the other person, which is the person, this is what I thought was funny or cute. I guess my sense of humor is kind of silly. But you have that person, the one that initiates the divorce. They're the divorcee, I suppose. And then you have the person that's getting divorced on, I've always been the person that gets divorced on, kind of liken it to getting shit on. Because sometimes it did feel like both of that was happening simultaneously. I was getting divorced on and I was getting shit on. I've talked about it in other videos and I'm sure I'll touch on it again. But anyway, I know a lot of you men probably feel like you were shit on when your woman said that they wanted to divorce you. After all you've done for them, after, everywhere that you've taken them and stuff. And I don't mean like geographical locations. I just mean like, maybe you've exposed them to so much and educated them and introduced them to stuff that they would have never known about, You've shared all this with them, and then they decide they don't want to be a part of your life anymore, or they don't want you to be a part of their life anymore. It hurts. I know. And I know it's not just that way, women divorcing men. I know sometimes it's the opposite. It's flipped over. You know, a woman could have shared everything with the man, and the man cheats on her, or betrays her, or whatever. I know it goes both ways, but you know, I have to talk about what I'm familiar with. You know, that's my knowledge base. You know, I'm a man, and it just so happens I'm a man that knows what it feels like to be shit on and divorced. Have I ever hurt women? Yeah, I did. I've talked about it in other videos. When I was trying to get through the pain of my divorce, I hooked up with a lot of women on dating sites and whatnot. And I would get with them and get what a man wants. And women, you know what the man wants. And men, you know what you want, what you want too when you get with the woman. Um, so I got what I wanted and quickly wanted to move on, you know, unless they were spectacular or something. But usually was not the case. You know, they were just somebody to ease the pain and spend a little time with and get a little comfort from, and then it's moving on. And I felt it easy to do that quickly. You know, I would spend you know, 2 or 3 times with them, or a week or so, and move on. You know, I didn't want things to get too serious, and it's just harder when you let them believe that, you know, there's something there that is not. And to be honest with you, I look back and I'm like, dude, I was kind of awful. You know, that's like me shitting on people and stuff. You know, because in a way I was using these women. And I'm sure they felt used when I said, you know, it's not going to work out, and we need to move on. And that's what I would do too. You know, we would spend a few times together, and I'd be like, I just don't see it for us. You know, I don't see us being a couple, or I don't see us being compatible. So I would just break it to them like that, and it was kind of hard, but I got to, and I still pride myself on this, and that is. Being able to talk about things that are uncomfortable, being able to talk about things that most people find uncomfortable. When I'm able to do that, it makes me feel good, you know, because I'm doing what's hard, you know. Most people ignore so many things, like talking to their children about sex. Um, me and my family, my wife, my wives, we never hesitated to talk to our kids about sex. We took every opportunity to educate them on sex and relationships, and what a man wants and what a man's after. And it's not just men. I mean, we have girls too, and we know, you know, sometimes they want sex just as much as a man does. But if that's all you're after, then know it, you know, and go in prepared. Go in with your mind right so you don't get hurt. And be honest with whoever you're with so you don't hurt them either, you know. We taught them right. I'm not saying I always did right, and I'm no angel, but when it comes to what I share with my children and what I'm trying to teach them, yeah, I try to teach them right. I'm not trying to raise monsters, you know. Have I been a monster myself at times? Yeah, I have. Let's be honest. But I like to think that I've grown since then, and I've outgrown that stuff, and I wouldn't behave like that if ever put in the same situation again. I wouldn't behave like that. You know, my wife and I just said the other day, if we ever end up parting ways, she's not gonna ever. She's done with men, and she's not ever gonna get with another man. And I feel the same way. You know, I really don't think we're gonna ever part ways. I see us growing old together, but if we did, for whatever reason, neither would I. I wouldn't get in another serious relationship. I'm not going to say I wouldn't ever enjoy the company of a woman and have sex with her, because, you know, I'm a human being. So yeah, I would do that, but I'd make it clear up front. I'm not looking for any kind of relationship. You know, I'm just looking for good time and a good conversation, and no strings attached. And if she was okay with it, then fine. And if not, then fine too. I've been changing gears here. I used to make videos just about silly unicycles. And I know, and another thing I feel bad about, always referring to my unicycles as silly and stuff. They're not silly. I love them. As you can see, I'm riding one right now. I ride one in half of my videos. So I do love electric unicycles. And I feel bad about all the people that make videos and their channels about electric unicycles. Hey guys, understand, I love you and I love the sport, but I've got to have more in my life. I've got to talk about other shit. I've got to talk about love and life and circumstances and cheating and sexual transmitted diseases and stuff. So you name it. I'm gonna talk about it all. There's so much to talk about, and so many things make people uncomfortable to talk about. So that's for me. That's Mursegeorge territory right there. If you want to talk about stuff that's interesting that nobody else feels comfortable talking about, come on back to the Mursegeorge channel and we'll talk about it together. I always leave the comments open. I know a lot of times I'm asking for abuse because, you know, all kinds of people address me in my comments. Most people are like, right on, man, solid. Thank you for sharing. But some people are like cutting me to shreds and calling me names or whatever. I leave the comments open. So if you want to cut me to shreds, bring it, because I'll read it and consider everything that you say. And that's all there is to it. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. So bring it. Hey, everybody, I appreciate every one of you that invest your time in me. I love you, and stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.